All right, Deckheads, we're back with the another live episode here. We're wrapping up day 2. Games are just finishing. I'm sitting here with Tommy Scott. He is the, I guess, GM, we'll call you, for the Louisiana Hot Sauce team. They just got done dealing the Deckheads, actually their first loss that we've seen in quite some time. So that's big news. But before we dive into it too deep, we want to thank Chris Caspers, Edward Jones again for sponsoring all of our live stuff this weekend. Look him up. He's in Rock Island, Illinois. Edward Jones. Absolutely.
You know what they're doing with the financials.
So we're here with Tommy Scott, and he basically is in charge of their local deck hockey league, their ball hockey league that they have down there, which is kind of up and coming. Tell us a little bit about what it's like there versus like here and how you kind of got started.
Well, the weather sucks, I can tell you that. It's really hot. We have to play inside or you'll die. So, it's like 102 this past Sunday when we have our league, and we're playing inside. But this is a great facility. We'd love to have something like this, but, we're still working on it. We only have about maybe 76 adults that play in our deck hockey league, probably 40 kids, so we're trying to grow it. It's a great sport.
Absolutely.
And one of the ways we grow it is we bring our people up to here, to Iowa, and they play, and they love it. They get better, go home, they tell their friends, and we grow it that way. So.
Absolutely. And well, if you guys remember, they had the Deep South Cup for us a few years ago. So we brought a team down there. We had a great time. They treated
all our money.
They treated us better than they should have. I'm not sure if we're welcome back or not. To be determined on that. But I think the big news of the day is how you, I guess, sort of parlayed your time at the Burroughs Cup in with some of these top-level players that we've seen at this extremely high level of competition, because obviously to beat the Deckheads, it really takes a big talent. So tell us about how you mash them up and some of the, I guess, details towards building a team that can play at the D1 level, and I would say so far as the front runner.
Well, we were kind of, the team I put together originally was a D2 team, but they had a little too many points. And there was some debate about that, but I said, okay, look, if I'm going to put a D1 team together, let's put a real D1 team together. And I also thought it was very important for the exposure of this tournament to bring some of the guys down from Quebec and get them playing here. And so maybe they say, hey, we're having such a great time, we want to come back. And that's how you grow a tournament. But our relationship, my captain on my D1 team, who isn't here right now, Lane Savage, former pro player that played in Shreveport, is from Montreal. He knows all these guys. He's played with them. We've been at the Burroughs Cup 3 times, all those things. So we asked Simon and his guys if they want to play. I just met some of these guys for the first time tonight. So it's world-class players, obviously. To beat the Deckheads is a great accomplishment because they're such a fantastic team.
Yeah, well, it's great. We love having you guys around. I guess the last question I have is, how have you seen our tournament grow, and is there anything new that you've seen or versus the first time you guys have come up versus now?
Well, I'll tell you what, I used to be able to put as many teams in as I wanted to, and now it's like they were all sold out. I actually had a few more teams that wanted to play, but, you have to act fast on this thing. You have to commit. So this is great. I think Pat is looking at building a 3rd rink, which is going to be a big deal.
To be determined.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll help him do it however we can. We'll be here, whatever happens this year, we'll be back next year. We love coming up here. It's kind of like for me personally, it's like a vacation, but I love giving my folks the opportunity to perform at a higher level in front of kind of a national stage.
Yeah. Well, we love it. You guys are certainly putting on a show. We love everybody that comes from out of town and supports us locally.
Sure you do.
Hey, we're rooting for you guys. We're rooting for you guys. There's biases, I'm sure, but
you know what? I love it though. We really eat it up. We really do.
Okay. Well, you guys are good sports and you treat us well, and we love having the out of town teams and everything like that. But keep looking for us going live. Plenty more D1 games. Check the schedules there. The competition, if you haven't seen them yet, is off the charts.
One more thing. Next year, I promise, I'm bringing my cooking set up. We're going to boil some shrimp. We're going to have some good times right here, brother. We built a really nice tent city this year. Next year, we're boiling crawfish and shrimp.
You guys certainly have the setup. Well, like I said, keep looking for us live. We're going to keep trying to do updates. Get out here and look at the amazing competition. If you guys haven't seen it yet, the skill level is absolutely off the charts. Louisiana so far, I guess, is the favorites. We'll see if things change tomorrow. But again, big thanks to Chris Caspers, Edward Jones, and then see you guys all tomorrow. Look for us live.
Don't make it rich.
All right. Thanks, guys.